Come to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Root down through your sit bones. Shoulder shrugs. Inhale, raise the shoulders up. Exhale, lower the shoulders down. Triceps and look forward. Tilt forward. Maybe lift your feet off the ground.
Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. I feel like I look very smart in these glasses, you know? I feel like when I put these on I just look smarter. Is it just me? That is the world's biggest book. 720 pages.
God, that's a lot.
So this week on the most exciting things that have happened to Hannah, it is my new setup for when I'm like working from home. You know? Check that out. We've got like a little stand here so it raises up the computer and a keyboard here. So it means that when I'm working, I'm not like shrugged up like this. I can sit here and like type like this and my head is straight instead of like looking down. So I find that I get quite a lot of like neck pain if I'm like looking down on my laptop all day like this. So like lifting it up and so it's at my eyesight. You know, alleviates any neck pain, you know? Ain't nobody got time for neck pain. I don't know where my attitude comes from sometimes, you know? I just get this like urge to be super like emphatic about what I'm saying. Good use of word there, Hannah. Emphatic. So as the gyms are still shut in the UK, I am gonna go train outside today, which is gonna be a little bit cold. But I thought I would take you guys with me so that you can see what it's like, you know? But you know, we got to do what we got to do. I'm just super lucky that I get to train at all. So I'm really looking forward to this session. We're gonna do some paused snatches. So hopefully I can get PB soon, you know? Take you guys there with me. I'm super excited. I'm so excited. So not that you can see anything that's going on with my training session because it does get dark now at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But to give you an idea of what we did, we just went up to some pause snatches up to about 60 kilos and then just did 5x5 back squat as I'm starting another new cycle of 5x5 to try and get these legs strong. So I thought I would take you guys through the benefits of pause training, so implementing a pause into any of your lifts. So basically, number one, it teaches you control. So whether you're a beginner or a seasoned athlete, maintaining proper movement throughout a lift is essential. So if you're rushing a lift, you're less likely to pay attention to all of the small things which obviously add up to the perfect lift. So using a pause can help slow down the movement and help an athlete feel for every single position on the way up to a snatch or a clean or a jerk as it goes, which hopefully will then help you learn to replicate that as the weights get heavier. Number two is addressing positional weaknesses. So completing reps without any awareness or control over the bar makes it easy to hit a plateau as you're not addressing underlying weaknesses or key weaknesses throughout that whole movement. So those lingering weaknesses will then catch up with you and then it will make you hit a plateau and you won't know or what's happening between the floor and your lift in order to be able to address that. So for me, as an example, one of the biggest things that I struggle with when it gets heavier is that my initial instinct is to just like grip it off the floor and try and rip it and pull it as quickly as I can. But whilst doing that, I lose all of the essential positions from the floor all the way up to the hips, which usually make me lose it forward. And number three, it adds training variety. Like it just adds a little bit of something different. So basically, the most common way of adding variety in a training program is by changing the reps, the sets, the weights, the intensity. And whilst all those are great, pauses just add a little bit more something that can make a huge contribution to specific areas or just general strength. Another great thing about pauses, because pauses are just the best, you know, they can also increase your time and attention. They can also decrease your risk of injury, provided that you're doing it properly, and also it's super easy to measure progress from a pause. So I started doing pauses like last week and I worked up to a couple of singles at like 55, and then this week I did some more pauses and I worked up to a single at 60. So you can then obviously see that from last week to this week I'm getting better at that, and hopefully over time it will progress to even more. And that's that. Have a fantastic day.
way you act. I like everything about you.